WD, they're a little hellish. You're gonna relish them. Relish the day. Oh yeah. Get your axe, suit your vest, get your crossbow on. It's Carol, Eliza, Barb, and Dawn. We gotta tune in before they tear us apart. They got a way right through to your heart. You gotta cherish them, or you're gonna relish them.
Good evening. Welcome to the Relishing Dead podcast, where we devour everything in the TWD universe. I'm Dawn.
I'm Barb.
And I'm Carol.
And I'm Eliza.
So tonight I was so excited. Daryl Dixon, season 3, episode 1, Costa de Marte.
Yes.
What do y'all think? I loved it.
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah. It was definitely the best so far, the best season that they've done.
I think it was the best opening of like season 1, season 2. Yes,
yeah.
I loved it.
Absolutely. And I do, speaking of openings, I love the credit opening.
Yes.
Yes.
That was fantastic.
I like the theory, yep.
Yes. Yeah. The imagery was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the conversation, just Daryl and Carol. It made me think of the old times when they had an episode just them two.
That's exactly what I was telling Eliza before we came on.
Yep. Stop thinking like me, Carol. Stop it.
I saw something popped up on the IMDb about through Variety magazine that they filmed it in 120 days.
Wow.
That's a fast film.
Whoa.
I guess it's where they're so used to each other. You know what I mean? The crew, like I know some of them are different, but they kind of know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a.
Yeah. So that was a quick film.
Yeah.
Barb is suspiciously quiet.
I was waiting my turn. I was just gonna say, like, it was definitely slow moving. I like Dawn said, it's just all about Daryl and Carol. It definitely brings you back to the homeland. I'm that anticipation, like, come on, already get home. You were on a freaking boat, at least make the struggle home or something. But like the upcoming credits, it's like they have a new community. It's like, oh my God, get out of there.
Yeah.
Show me the struggle going home. I don't care. It's just, why are we going to fight another community?
It's like Daryl said when she looked at the map. Well, we didn't get far.
Yeah. But I mean, it definitely, with just the two of them, it was pretty cool. So,
yeah.
But if you notice, kind of Daryl said in the beginning, aren't you tired of just like fighting and surviving? And it's kind of like what they're doing again.
Yep.
Well, and I think that we are all kind of tired of fighting and surviving.
Yes.
We're not tired of those walkers, though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Twisted neck walker in the trees. Love it.
I'm sure Carol's got a picture.
Oh, I do. God.
And I was really excited to see the introduction of Stephen Merchant's character, Julian. But they did another Nate, bring in a character that's likable, and we want to see where it happens and where he goes with us, and then kill him off.
Well, he wanted it. He said, one and done. That's all I want.
Yeah,
really? Okay, I did not know that.
In the after thing, that he could only offer them one episode.
Okay.
One and done.
But like you said, true AMC fashion, AMC giveth, AMC taketh away. I was so geeked out about Stephen Merchant coming on the show because I love him. I love everything that he does. He's just fucking phenomenal. And I was all geeked out, and sure as shit, they just went, nope, I'm sorry.
And I could have seen him with Carol.
Yeah. Yeah, I was so upset when they and I knew it was coming. As soon as the two of them woke up and they couldn't find him, I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I mean, it's kind of far fetched to where they landed, even though they were on the boat. Don't you think?
There's Adam.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Bubba.
Hey, welcome back to the real world, buddy.
Yeah, we hope you're feeling better.
Yes, Adam.
As
Yeah.
far as, what do you mean, Barb? As far as
Where they landed, like their bodies from where the boat was. You know, like how far. It didn't look like the boat was on any rock that it would have went boom and sent them flying off into the sand somewhere, not near the boat.
Yeah. No, the boat was just on sand, kiltered.
Yeah.
Did they crawl out of the boat and
That's kind of
forgot
what
that
I
they
was
did it?
thinking, is they crawled out and then, may have passed out, especially Carol, because she had hit her head, so bad. That was
Okay, Brandon.
that they crawled out.
What is a walker?
But
Brandon.
there was a lot of really good moments between Carol and Daryl. Carol was explaining it probably better than I can. I'm still a little brain farted, but seeing them opening in their dialogue more and more to each other, her explaining how she felt after her fugue state dream that she had about Sophia, and that she felt like she could be happy again. And you can even see it on her face. Her countenance and everything about her seems to have changed this season, from what it was before.
And I'm loving the Daryl Dixon flashbacks, and I hope we get more when he's a kid.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, that was cute. Baby Daryl.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I loved it. And I did say that I love the communication. We're getting to see deeper into Daryl in this and their relationship. And if this episode is any indication to anybody, there is no shipping Daryl and Carol.
Mm-mm.
This episode proved their communication, the way that they were talking to each other. It proved their brother and sister type level of relationship.
Right.
So what did it take us? 11 seasons of The Walking Dead, 1 season of Daryl Dixon for him to take a bath, 10 seasons of The Walking Dead for him to have sex, and 2 episodes of Daryl Dixon to find out a little bit more about his past.
Yeah. Something like that. Something like that.
Good Lord.
For Daryl to take a bath.
And for nuns to do them.
Right.
Because they know it's going to take more than just water. It took holy water to get him clean.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we wondered how long, like, Carol was gonna. She was so devastated over Henry. It's like whatever happened to being devastated over Sophia. And that's another thing that took so long. But that
I think she suppressed it though, because there was so much going on back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they were rushing and having to run here and run there, and then like Lori dying, the baby. I just think sometimes you just don't process it, because it took a long time for us, but it's not as long. I don't know.
She didn't get to fully grieve
No.
the loss of Sophia, and she had that constant reminder and grieving of Henry.
She was also fighting to become strong because she wasn't with Ed. So.
Right. Yeah. If anybody in the audience has watched Yellow Jackets, when they showed up, that outside group showed up wearing those kind of weird masks and stuff. I thought about Yellow Jackets and all the crazy girls in the woods coming out wearing those head masks and stuff. And I was telling Carol, when catching the walkers up in the nets, for some reason it reminded me of the governor with his walker pits. He's collecting them. So I'm wondering, why are they just collecting up large numbers of walkers in these nets and just leaving them there?
There's a reason. They're probably going to use them to fight.
Yeah.
Like he did or something,
Did anybody get the feeling with the phone booth with the walker that there was going to be another princess episode? Like, they're all set up in a way. I saw the phone booth. I'm like, no, not someone like Princess.
Yeah. I did like the use of Big Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that they used that Julian used that as a way to divert the walkers from where he needed to go.
Right.
Or the squid, as he calls them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I love him referencing how the Queen was probably still walking around Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, and he tries to convince Daryl and Carol that they can stay in the room.
Stay in the palace.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, Santi.
We love you.
Yes.
We love Santi.
So the episode opens up at the Seven Sisters Cliffs, and it's beautiful. I can't say this enough. I love this show for the locations. The locations are just stunning, and it gives us an opportunity to see stuff that we didn't even know, that we've never seen and have never seen in this capacity. And it's just stunningly beautiful. The locations, they're killing me. It's just, I don't know, it's gorgeous.
Definitely makes you want to take a trip.
Yeah. I want to go to England and then Spain and go to all these locations.
I want to go to England and find Andy.
That's a given, Dawn.
Road trip.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, I just think that they did such a great job with creating these post-apocalyptic locations. And then, of course, using Ben. Oh, is that Andy in that window right there?
He was probably the one over there, doing the reflection with the mirror.
Right.
Wait a minute. That's not a flag. Go back. That's not a flag. That's his blue underwear.
That's it. Oh my God, we found him.
The blue boxers are in London.
The blue boxers are in London. I love it. That's funny. So yeah, so we have.
I promise you, next week she's gonna have those damn blue boxers put in somewhere.
Somewhere they're gonna be in there somewhere. They're gonna be on a flagpole. So we have a new term for walkers now.
I don't understand it.
Thank you.
I mean, you can go back and watch Stephen Merchant's character Julian explains it perfectly.
Well, I remember that, but I still don't understand.
I mean, I completely see the logic, just like Carol and Daryl
Did
did.
the Andrew Lincoln fans read Anissa's comment there?
Anissa. Oh, you see Andrew's play Thursday. My God.
Play what?
Vanessa, get a message to Jason that we want Andy on our podcast.
But to
What
play
the
what?
hell?
What do you
He's
mean by
in a
play?
He's in a play.
In a play. Okay.
In a play.
I'm reaching out to J-Bone.
Right now.
Playing
Go
what?
for it, right?
Crochet or
He's playing with them blue boxers is what he's doing.
croquet and having biscuits and tea.
I got your jeeves right here.
Oh my God.
In his blue underwear.
Of course. So one of my favorite standout squids in this episode
Look, Dawn, she's over there texting.
is this guy right here.
Yep.
No, not texting. I'm doing something.
She's messaging J-Bone. So, it never ceases to amaze me. Greg Nicotero, we've said this before, Greg Nicotero's brain is so fucking sexy. It's ridiculous. And just when we think that we've seen just about every kind of walker that they could possibly make, Greg comes out with a whole new stellar piece. I mean, this thing has got tree branches. His neck is twisted to where the tree tree has grown through his body. And it's absolutely nuts. And then there's another one that has all these vines and stuff. And there's a walker that he's pulling behind him that's attached to a vine that's attached to the walker.
Yep.
So
Very World Beyond reminiscent of the walkers that we saw in the early stages of World Beyond and things like that.
Yeah, just absolutely crazy. And it
No.
backed me up.
I was actually looking up because Greg Nicotero's show premieres tonight, and they're premiering 2 episodes. So I was seeing if it was like already released, but I don't see it yet.
No, I checked for early release like this morning at 4:00. Yeah, we didn't get anything. No early release, so I was devastated. So after all of those walkers in the main corridor there, Daryl and Carol find some building that they can hold up into. And I love the shots. The cinematography in this episode is great too, because they show all these multi-levels to give you an idea of how many apartments or homes are actually in this building. Because later on, Daryl goes searching through all of these rooms and comes up with a bottle of whiskey, and that's it, which tells us that somebody's already ransacked this building. And then, of course, the proverbial overhead shot that we have gotten from the Mothership episode 1, that we see throughout every show. They do this aerial shot with a vehicle and the walkers. So
I love it.
Yeah.
And you can, Dawn has confirmed they do sell wieners in a can.
They do.
So everybody, for your apocalypse go bag, be sure to buy a can of hot dogs.
No. Like I was saying in the chat, the whole idea of like Vienna sausages grosses me out. But the idea that now there are larger Vienna sausages in a can with a gelatinous whatever in there.
My grandpa used to call them little boy Peters.
It does not sound appetizing at all. Little boy Peters.
There goes Dawn. Yeah, that's what my grandpa used to call little Vienna sausages, little boy Peters.
Now that just does not make it appetizing at all. Thank you.
That's why I eat sauce dogs and not hot dogs.
Sauce dogs?
I'm sorry, but if you didn't have anything else to eat, they would be really good to you.
No, I would just eat a sauce dog.
I think I would rather eat the dog food that Carl found than canned hot dogs.
I can't.
Yeah, I think I would rather eat the dog food.
Yeah.
How about the dog that Sasha shot?
I would eat the dog before I ate the hot dogs. So gross. Sorry, Dawn.
No. I think I could do it. I could eat dog food.
There you go, Sandy. I'm with you. I'm eating mushrooms. I ain't
Sandy's
eating
going to be a
dogs.
vegetarian, she said. She's just going to chew on grass for the rest.
I ain't eating no dogs.
You can have Bob's leg.
Or Bob's leg. You can have Bobby. Yeah. And then, of course, we get the character that I have been waiting all summer for.
Yeah.
And AMC giveth and AMC taketh away.
Yeah.
I loved
I
Julian.
think they need to quit telling everybody that they're going to take them to Alexandria because, Michonne told Nate to go to Alexandria. They're telling him we're going to take you back with us. It's like every time they tell somebody, they wind up dead. It's like, just don't tell them where you're going.
Right? I agree. I liked Julian. You could see Stephen Merchant's just so brilliant. You could see the pain in his eyes with the indecision of whether or not he wanted to go on this journey.
Mm-hmm.
And he played it so well, I laughed at Daryl. He's like, so where you got your boat?
Put it out there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, do you really want to stay there the rest of your life by yourself?
Right. And I think that was part of his turmoil is that, he had said that it had been a long time since he'd even spoken to anybody.
It's the devil, the unforeseen beyond the wall or how you already know to navigate where you're at. So
Right. Casey said, yeah, I liked his character. I loved his character. And we get these really great characters. And then AMC just says, nope, I don't think so.
And that's the way it was. We had mentioned Princess, and that's the way it was with her character as well. She was so isolated in that one town and hadn't seen anybody in so long. She was a little, out there. But it's that whole fear of what's out there.
Right. Yeah. Sandy said he could have found a mate in New Commonwealth or Alexandria, and she wants to know who would
Carol
he have?
thinks, Carol thinks Carol.
Yeah.
No, Dawn thinks Carol.
Dawn thinks Carol.
Uh-huh. I think him and Princess would have been a fun friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He mused like Dale, and that's how I knew he was doomed, Anissa. Yeah, you're right, Anissa. You're right.
Mm.
So yeah, I loved his character. Oh, and that was the question I was going to ask. Okay. And I don't know if anybody noticed that or drove him crazy or not, but I'm going to say it. He's literally got a boat.
Spit it out.
And he says to Daryl and Carol, "You guys aren't sailors, are you?"
Yeah.
Carol literally spent most of her time after she left Ezekiel
On a boat.
Sailing.
on a boat.
On a boat.
You might have
Yeah.
not did the sailing though.
It doesn't matter. You'd learn something.
She's a smart woman, so she would have paid attention because she's
Mhm.
independent, and she would have wanted to know every aspect of that boat in case something happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, her character was like, I don't know a damn thing about a boat. And I'm like,
Maybe she was playing dumb because she didn't want him to know that she knew, because she does that too.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
to
get
also make sure that he came with them, you know, because he said he couldn't sail it by himself. So, you know, she trying to get him to come with them. You know, you're going to need more than, you know, one person. Daryl can't do it, and I can't help him. I don't know how to do it. You know,
maybe that's what it was. Maybe she went back to her junior league days. You know,
would you like some cookies?
but that bothered me. I'm like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then, Barb, here is your image where the boat's capsized, and Daryl wakes up on the sand, and Carol wakes up on the sand, so far away from the boat.
Yeah.
We don't know how that even happened. They didn't hit a rock or anything like that, so their bodies wouldn't have been catapulted.
Right.
And then, of course, we lose Julian.
Yeah. But I loved the burial at sea. Because that goes back to we bury our friends, we burn the rest.
Yeah.
And you know, that was just such a nice moment that Daryl did, you know, doing the burial out to sea for him.
Yeah. I agree. So here's the ominous group that we see after Daryl has removed the metal from Carol's shoulder and she's passed out. And he looks into the fog and he sees these silhouettes coming through. And Eliza, this is the one where you said it reminded you of
the Yellow Jackets with the girls coming out of the woods wearing all the weird crap on their heads and stuff, the mask.
Yeah.
Okay, did you notice after these people came and took all their shit and left that Daryl and Carol went walking and they were like nowhere to be found?
Yeah.
Like, where did they go?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
No, but it was like, you know, not too long after that they had left. It had to be somewhere close.
Well, didn't they also, when they left the boat and started walking through the forest, that's when they saw the nets, the traps, the walkers hanging from the trees that were just left there? So, but to me, this image reminded me of the movie The Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
You know, of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse kind of thing. It was very shrouded in mystery. Ooh, you know. So, but we'll find out. We don't know if they're a Mad Max kind of group or, you know, what they are. Or maybe this is the community that Daryl and Carol become involved with. Maybe that's the community that's tormenting them, or they're tormenting them. You know, we don't.
Yeah, from that like preview of next week that we have to do certain things, you know.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Do you think Carol's going to find a hot dog that she wants to keep in this new community?
They'll end up dying.
Look at Barb.
And it won't be canned.
I mean, we ought to know you don't fall in love in an apocalypse.
There's no happiness in the apocalypse. That's why Michonne's got to go.
Wow.
Just kill her off.
Oh my God.
That's why Michonne's got to go.
Well, Carol, you say all the time that they don't kill anybody off. There's no blood and guts. There's no, every week we would wait and see who got killed. Like, look,
I agree 100%. I want blood. I want guts. I want destruction and mayhem.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sandy was talking about how about the moments of metal removement? That was that whole scene with Daryl and Carol was, to me, was really a bonding moment for them. He knew what he had to do. He did it, yeah, that was pretty intense. I was so afraid she had gotten bit by somebody or something when she's like, oh, and then he's like, let me look at it. And it was,
I thought so too.
I was so afraid that when Doodah fell on top of her, that maybe he bit her or something. And I was like, oh no.
Oh God, I thought the same thing, but I'm like, no, they can't do that.
Yeah.
they're not going to. Carol.
No,
Again,
I knew that wasn't the issue. I knew for a fact that wasn't the issue.
Yeah.
But you get that, and it's the first thought is, oh, was she bit?
Yeah. Well, and then it's like you convince yourself that no, it's not going to happen, and then a little piece of your brain goes, but wait a minute, they've heard us complain a million times about them not killing any major characters off.
Well, they knew they'd have a riot. They killed Carol.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be easier for him to kill Negan off at this point.
Michonne.
Carol.
Michonne.
Michonne.
Gotta go.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That was pretty Dawn.
Out.
Yeah, we need the sound effects, Eliza.
Boom.
Gone.
Yeah.
One of these days we're going to end up getting denied on our show.
She's not going to come on.
She's going to be like, I've seen y'all's passports, and there's one of your lead hosts on there that does not like my character.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, she's working that night. She can't come.
Oh, don't just me. Carol don't either.
No, I do not.
Barb, we're just gonna have to kick them to the curb if we get denied. Y'all can't come on. Y'all be like, we gotta go.
Yeah. Dawn and I will have to sit there like this.
Yeah, speak no evil.
That's right.
But lots of really good, in this very first episode. It was very full. It felt like it was longer than what it was. And I think because there was so much substance to it, there was constantly something going on, and everything was important. Even the conversations were important.
It took me back to season 2, like almost like the end. What do I want to say? The word, the intimate conversations that they were having just took me flashback to season 2, because I missed that. They took that away. Mm-hmm. And that's why I was like, oh my God, I love this.
Yeah.
I want to know about their character. I want to know their backstory. I want to know where they are in their mind. Why haven't they said anything about Rick? We're supposed to be going to find Rick. Carol comes to get him. There's still nothing said.
Right. Yeah, no, I think that you're absolutely right, Dawn, because when I was sitting there watching the episode, I was tense. I was stressed. Carol and Dawn can take vacay. Sorry, she's thanks, Sandy. I was tense. I was stressed. I didn't know what was going to happen, and I loved every minute of that because it literally felt like early seasons. Yeah. And I love the fact that after all these years and after all these episodes, we know these characters, we love these characters. But for some reason, the showrunners have decided that they want to bring us back to reintroduce them to us so that we can learn a little bit more about, what's going on with the two of them as individuals and as friends. And it just made me love them even more. Again, I fell in love with Daryl and Carol again. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Casey, that's the only reason. We don't like him sleeping with our man. We're
right.
very, very, very protective. We just don't like it.
Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible.
Don't like it. So, but yeah, I agree with you, Dawn. It made me feel like I was back watching the first episodes. That smaller group, that sense of survival, holding on to each other.
Mhm.
I loved it. It was such a great episode.
It was so great because there was no Laurent, there was no Daryl,
Thank you.
there was no Isabel.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me, Barb.
Daryl.
Hi, Daryl. I'm like, who are these people? I don't care.
That's why I don't care about the new community. It just
Well, they're not going to be there for long. That's just a little bump in the road. That's
still
just
gonna be there.
yeah.
It's a rock in the road, Dawn.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I wouldn't mind to see like a travel, just them two struggling to get home and the obstacles and the little less communities the better. Maybe just a handful, like what's his face that just showed up. Come across
Yeah.
one or two
Julian.
people, not a community, and have them show the struggle back home.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think smaller encounters,
Mm-hmm.
individual encounters, I think that would be really, really interesting.
But I think they're going to drag it out.
But yeah. I think also at this time in the apocalypse, it's really rare to find one individual or two individuals that are isolated. They found Julian, but that would be the rarity more than anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was laughing at our chat because we were talking about the episode, and Eliza hadn't watched it yet, so we couldn't really say anything. And Barb sends a picture. She sends a GIF of a stick man doing it.
And me and Carol's going, I loved it.
I loved it. And Barb's like,
Well, like I said, it's not about that. I hated it. I love the fact that we went back to old school, just Daryl and Carol. But yeah, I'm waiting for that excitement. That, like I said, I would love to see the struggle they need to do to get back home. I mean, they only went one 5 miles.
Well, we knew they weren't going to be just sailing into the sunset on the first episode.
yeah.
But I just kind of chuckled when Carol looked at the map and she went, Spain? Where she said, that's not how you spell Mexico.
Yeah.
That's not how you spell Mexico. We didn't go very far.
Yeah.
See, I was just looking at it as they're filming season 4, so we know they're not home, so I'm not going to get my hopes up.
Yeah. Unless they ended at home,
It sucks having that additional information, doesn't it?
Well, I hope it's not like the Rick reunite with the kids. Okay, Daryl and Carol make it home and there's 2 hugs and it's over. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to have a dinner,
What,
I
Dawn?
almost said something. I can't say it out loud. Never mind. I'll tell you afterwards.
Now, Pam, you're right. We did get a little bit of Daryl's backstory. We got a little flashback. Dawn loved the flashback. I did too. I think that it would be very cool for us to have maybe little toddler Carol flashbacks as
That's
well.
because Carol's in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I liked in her fevered moments where she's like, you lied to me, and he's like, I've never lied to you, and he never has. He's always shot her straight. And then she says, well, you've kept things hidden from in your head and in your heart. And he really has. He's just kind of remained that stoic, I don't need a bath, I'm not changing, this is who I am, kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I think he, for Daryl, he's afraid to show that, because if he shows that, then it'll make him appear weak. Because that's probably what he was ingrained with as a boy from his dad, and then from Merle, is you don't talk about your feelings. You don't talk about that. And we still see that today. It's very difficult for men to discuss their feelings and what they're thinking and what they're feeling.
Right. Yeah. Because it's not masculine, or it's not
Right.
considered masculine.
Right.
Yeah. And Daryl is very masculine, but I think that with Carol, it's a different, it's a different relationship. And like like I mentioned earlier, it's a sister relationship for her and for him.
Very platonic. Yeah.
Yeah. And I love the fact is AMC does such a great job where relationships are concerned, except for Rick and Michonne, but that's a whole nother story. With the they're very forward with their relationships, and a lot of people are seen because of those relationships.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that they show that a man and a woman can have a friendship and have it not be sexual. So
Except if it's hate bang. We want hate bang.
we want hate bang. We still want hate bang, right, Barb?
You want hate bang, Barb?
Barb's like, I'm not even going to play with you two tonight. Come on, Barb.
Nope.
Barb was freaked out when she saw Jeffrey D. Morgan and Lauren Cohan on the Batman, where they were the parents. I was like, what? She hadn't seen that. We were watching
they were the Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. That's fantastic.
So they've done something before in the past. Created a
Yeah.
little Superman.
Right.
No, Batman.
Oh, Batman.
Yes,
Yes, you're right.
Sandy said, isn't it wild how much actors and characters have aged? Yeah.
And Sandy.
I haven't aged. But, our characters have for sure. But I do love
even Daryl. Even Daryl makes the comment, I was so young when it started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, what was it? 15 years ago when they started? Something like that. Tom Payne posted a video about that recently. He's in Europe filming and misses his family. His father didn't talk about emotions. He's learning to be better and raise his children to be better. I saw that video.
I saw that too.
Yeah. And that was very touching.
Mm-hmm.
I love
it. Oscar, Jake, we need baptisms with Jesus next year.
Yeah, no doubt. That's a huge swimming pool. We could do it. What, Barb?
We need an announcement.
Yes.
I'm doing my part.
You see my contract. I said, sign it.
Sign it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we definitely need some announcements. Especially, and that I understand that they have to wait until they get the signed contracts, but it's just
it makes us antsy as fans because we see them being announced at other fan conventions, and it's kind of like, oh, we're gonna miss them. We're seeing them popping up all over the internet of they're gonna be here and they're gonna be here, and like, well, Laurie Holden's gonna be in Hot Springs in a week and a half. I'm like, Hot Springs is Hot Springs. We can get her to the camp,
Yeah. No, I agree. What else?
Any major predictions, Dawn?
I think we're going to see more, of course, of the reason why Daryl is the way he is. I feel like Daryl and Carol is going to make an even stronger bond than they already have. That's all I got so far from the first episode.
Yeah.
Barb?
Another GIF of me banging my head up against the wall. I'll change it up every now and then.
Yeah, Barb's going to do more head banging for sure.
Predictions? No. Like I said, I just hope that they don't drag this out, then get home, and it's like a Rick and RJ Judith moment, and it's over.
Yeah.
I hope there's a little bit more at home.
Yeah.
If they get there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. We need to have that, we need that that table lunch that he envisioned when he was laying on top of the RV with the whole Negan deal
Mhm.
of everybody at the table together.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that would be a brilliant thing for them to do.
Mhm, mhm.
That would tie it nicely into
You know,
everything.
Negan back and Maggie and Herschel back, and you know, just get everybody back home.
Well, and Pam said they'll be separated and Daryl will have to find Carol. Well, that's where
I
we are
hope
right
not.
now. That's where we are right now.
Yeah,
Carol's
I don't
gone.
want
Carol's gone, and Daryl doesn't know where the hell she went.
You know,
And
she
that's-
we don't need another group to kidnap Daryl.
no, or Carol.
No.
You know, she heard kids giggling in her fever state and got up and went and looked for kids.
No.
But she doesn't do well with kids.
No. Don't put her in the nursery.
Mm-mm.
No. Maybe the next episode will open with Carol being in one of those nets hanging from a tree.
Oh Lord, I can see that happening.
Because they didn't show those things to us for no reason.
Mm-mm. There's a method to the madness
There's a
always.
method to the madness every damn time.
Yeah, I can see her hanging in a net.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I bet that's what's going to happen. And I think that Carol is going to be enamored by somebody.
Yeah, we kind of seen that. They kind of showed the preview.
Carol, what's the Spanish word for
trailer.
flowers?
Yeah, I agree. I think we did see that. So
It's gonna be funny. Oh Lordy.
So yeah,
I'm excited for the second episode.
I am too. And I'm
And
excited
Greg's
for
show is on tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
And there's 2 episodes. They said they're releasing 2 episodes when I looked online.
Oh,
Mm.
well, that's even better.
Yes. More Greg fun.
That's right. More Greg. I love it. Yeah, Sandy says Carol deserves being courted. Yeah,
Well, I
I
don't know.
agree. I mean, Ezekiel
Tobin kind of did. Tobin kind of did.
kind of did. Ezekiel definitely did.
Yeah.
I still
Well,
want
no.
her and Ezekiel together.
And I think if they get back, he might with her. Now that she's, I think, you know, and that's a good, I think she could now at this point because she's gone through that releasing and healing. So I think if there is a chance for them to be back together, when she
Yeah.
goes back, I think it's now because of that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I want her to go back to Ezekiel and I want Daryl to go back to Connie. No more fucking around. Just go back to Connie.
Right.
I'm good.
Just straight up hot sex with
Sex with
someone.
someone.
You want some of that out in the woods with the black socks on?
Black sock sex. Yes,
Black
ma'am.
sock sex.
Yes, ma'am.
Hot diggity dog.
That should be the new photo thing. You have to take a picture with black socks in the woods.
Oh, Barb, you got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it. I'll
Holding-
go out and get my
holding a can of hot dogs.
We
Yeah.
can, somebody in our group, I think it was Melissa, talked about us wearing those nude bodysuits and just black socks one year. I'm like, no, my body is not made for a nude bodysuit.
That was my idea. I wanted everybody to dress up as Alpha and Negan, but that's okay because I got it taken care of because Linda agreed to do it this next year at the camp.
No.
So I am all excited about it.
Harold's already rocked a nude bodysuit.
Yeah, you
Listen,
did.
Unless we have another 80s party, that bitch is staying where she's at. So
Yeah. Scavenger hunt pick for Dawn.
And hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Hot dogs in a can.
You can get all sorts of screenshots with that one, dog. Ain't nobody gonna find a can of hot dogs.
I'm gonna see if Walmart.
That might be a good one.
It might be. Oh God,
I'm seeing if Walmart carries them so everybody can go look.
You can't Google it. You can't screenshot it.
And it can't be Vienna sausages.
Yeah, it's got to be the full weenie, not the little boy Peter. I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing hot dogs in a can. Just the
No.
Viennies.
No, that's gross.
Wonder if you can order them on Amazon.
I
Oh,
bet
good
we
God.
can.
I am not spending
Amazon.
money on a can of hot dogs. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, we can get one can for photo ops. Hot dogs in a can.
Yes.
For photo ops.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
we have our Patreon thing. We'll have to have
Okay.
a can of hot dogs.
This year, I think we need to have a photo op with the Relishing Dead.
I love it.
I
Maybe
love
we
it.
should do that this year. Patreons, pay attention. Get a photo op with us as a group.
Yeah, we say that, but we always do photos anyway. We always do selfies walking around and stuff. So, but I think a photo op would be an awesome idea, and we could do it in front of the windmill.
Yeah, and I think we should like just donate the proceeds or whatever they have to.
Yeah, to whatever charity that they're doing.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
No,
I
I
think
love
they're always lately they've been picking the animal shelters, which I'm totally down with. You know,
Yeah,
I always say
Marie has one in her cart.
people can make decisions that impact their life. Animals can't.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, we'll have to ask Casey and Oscar if we can do that.
Are we gonna have to all wear a bodysuit and black socks in this photo op though?
Yeah.
I'm already in my Walmart cart.
No. Pam.
Pam's the scavenger hunt queen. She has to
Right?
be on it.
Pam didn't play around, man.
No,
She
she
does
takes
not.
it seriously.
Yes, she does.
She
Yeah.
has to get more than one pick. She has video, music, dance.
So funny. I love that.
So good.
Well,
All
all right.
I guess that's it for tonight.
Yeah.
We have a Patreon birthday, right? Janice Griffin.
Janice.
Yes.
Yes, it was
Yes,
Janice's birthday.
absolutely.
Mhm.
And it was mine and Guapo's anniversary.
Happy
Yeah.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
And just remember, everybody, we are going to be doing Tuesday nights going forward because I've got so many school board meetings and Dawn has issues, first of the week work issues all the time.
Yeah.
And unless it's a special guest or something, but it will be Tuesday nights going forward.
Yeah.
Hi, Jamie McGuire. What? Jamie's
I know.
Jamie?
Where?
Hi, Jamie.
Where?
See
Where's
Jamie in the
Jamie?
camp. Hi, Jamie.
Wherever you
Jamie.
are.
He's
We
another one
love
we got to
you.
get to the camp.
Yes.
We miss you, Jamie. Yeah, call your people to call the camp people, Jamie, to get you at the camp in May.
Yes. We want you there.
Yes, absolutely. I think his photo ops would be fantastic. All
I'm
he,
going to
has,
make a window.
all he has to do is smile.
We just want hugs, and we want hugs from Jamie.
Yeah.
We love Jamie. All right.
And I'm excited about Greg Nicotero tonight, so don't forget to tune into that.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
I also want to say, guys, thank you so much, and we appreciate and are so grateful for how many of you have joined the Patreon the last week. Wow, you just blew us away.
Yeah. Barb and I were like, what the heck's happening? It was
Yes.
fantastic. We loved it.
I can't keep up.
So we do have, we have retired the old Patreon shirt.
Yes.
We have had a contest. We have submitted 4 finalists, and we have our winner. We've shown it on. Have we shown it on our Facebook page? I think we have, haven't we? We've announced it. So next week, I do have a little slideshow that we can show of all of the entries, if that's okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that you guys can see. And we are. I know that it's been a little crazy with all the guests and stuff, but we are going to get back to giving back to the Patreons as far as allowing them to come in early, pre-show to talk to us. And, that way you guys get your perks and stuff like that. So sorry that it's been a little bit crazy, but we promise we will get back to that for sure. So
Well, I think that is another reason why we went to Tuesday, because it was so hard for us to be on there because we were rushing
to
get on there, because Mondays are hard for me and I'm rushing to get
yeah.
on there on a Monday.
So we will get back to that for sure. And just keep in mind that StreamYard only allows so many people in the room at a time. So it's going to be first come, first serve. If you're a Patreon, we'll post the link in the Patreon chat. And whoever gets in, gets in. There's nothing that we can do about that. There's no way that we can increase it to 50 people. It's just not possible. So,
Right.
So just be aware. Anyway. All right. Well, I'm going to go watch Greg Nicotero.
Me too.
So, ladies, anything else? Any final thoughts?
Nope. Love you guys.
Yep.
All righty. We love you. Good night.
Good night.
They may hurt